There was a recent tweet from a certain banned Twitch streamer who now streams on a website called Kick, who may or may not have spent a non-insignificant amount of time staring at his own sister's... Never mind.
Dude, this is insane. I can't show you any of this because it's all people who are currently banned. Can I even say his name?
You can say his name.
So Aiden Ross, Andrew Tate's favorite.
This was nuts. It was actually bumhole.
Favorite chair sniffer.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Because Aiden. Okay. Non-ironically, Aiden Ross legitimately, when he met up with Andrew Tate and Andrew Tate left for a moment, he sniffed Andrew Tate's chair.
Like big sniff.
Like. He is not...
I also can't show you that, but he huffed it.
He is not a US president. He fully inhaled.
Yeah, he breathed in.
He breathed in.
So here's the thing, right? He he's banned on Twitch, which is why I can't show you his face or any video of this, but it's all there. We've talked about him in the past. He has moved to Kick, which is stake.com. Stake.com owner's live streaming platform where they promote gambling.
It's very interesting because basically, because the app is now out, the Kick app is now available. You can download it on iOS and Android, or don't download it at all. And because of that, it actually kind of like gave up a lot of information, and it did kind of confirm what everyone already knew, that Kick.com is indeed owned by Stake, which was actually just a rumor before, and we didn't know, and now is a little bit more set in stone. So Andy Tate. Wow. The stroke is just setting. I'm sorry. Aiden Ross says, well, it's official. Another superstar just signed to Kick streaming. Rest in peace, piss, Twitch. Make sure you guys download the app now. Wow. And so there's a couple of interesting little rumors of, for one, Asmongold being one of the people who replied to this tweet to Aiden Ross.
Saying, I wonder who it is.
And then Kick.com said Asmongold when.
Yeah.
And... in the past, Asmongold has already stated that why would you, if you could maintain your viewership on Twitch over on Kick, why would you stay on Twitch?
Well, I mean, I don't know if he does sponsorships. I think sponsorships are going to be better on Twitch. But if you're making enough that you don't care about that.
Yeah.
I mean, and also I don't know how many people would really want to sponsor Mr. Piss Jugs himself.
I don't know how. I mean, he's part of a larger org, right?
Yes.
So the org gets sponsors, he gets sponsors,
True.
right? So it's one of those things, right? Like, you know, the way Asmongold does sponsorships is very different than the way we do sponsorships.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, and so Asmongold has kind of already come out and said,
so he's someone who isn't banned, so we can actually.
So he came out and said, "We're right in the wrong place. Let's switch cameras."
Yeah.
Boop.
Guided by Train and also
this is Ludwig.
Backed by Stake.com, the gambling site owners. And they're giving 95 splits for creators.
Needs more pixels. This is what you get, baby.
The platform gets 5%, which is...
Here's the thing with Kick, is that if people can move to Kick and retain an audience, they will move to Kick. It's literally that simple. Why would you not move to Kick? You get paid more money and you have people that still watch you. Why would anybody stay on Twitch with 50-50? And also, you're less likely to get banned.
Well, yeah, but that's part of the problem.
It is part of
I mean, really. Sounds like you're going. Look, Twitch, like, I mean, that would be cool if you guys paid me to stay.
So you got a bit of Asmongold being a bit of a thirsty boy there. Not surprising.
All these big streamers, they're so fucking thirsty.
Yeah, they're all thirsty. And so, you know, people are now kind of like humming and hawing about where Asmongold's going, because it does seem like a Stake, Kick, same thing, are sort of like maybe offering a bit of moolah to people. And then, interestingly enough, we had pretty much, I would say this is...
We predicted this.
We did actually predict this, of the Doc, a.k.a... And I actually can't show him talking, by the way, because he's banned from Twitch, so I can't even show this. I nearly did a few minutes ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nearly did.
Whoa.
Where the Doc basically said that they're building a new arena, and it should be this week. So...
Dr. Disrespect is definitely going to Kick. I said this last week. Fred said it last week. The reason I think he's going to Kick is because he never got his big payday to swap platforms.
Never got a big payday.
He got kicked off Twitch. YouTube were like, sure, you can stream here. We're not giving you any money, though. You've already been kicked off Twitch.
Yeah, why?
So now he can actually get a payday, and they will pay him because basically right now is the pinnacle, the peak of Kick. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's asking questions about it. I mean, I think, right, that for Asmongold to turn around and go, there's no reason to stream on Twitch, then I think he's being an idiot, because there are plenty of reasons that you would want to stay on Twitch if you are not a white straight guy, right? Like, if you're Asmongold, as I said, Mr. Piss Jokes,
being white and straight isn't enough anymore. If you're, I mean, there's loads of anti-Semitic shit on there too, which is
true. No, okay, yeah, like a wasp, and a guy. The fact is that if you are any other group and you go onto the website that likes harassment and it doesn't ban you for doing really bad shit, then yeah, you're gonna end up getting harassed. And currently, like, we've been arguing with Twitch for years to get better safety tools. They don't even have the ability to ban words from your own chat.
No, I
have certain words that you cannot type here.
No, I fully agree, right? I think that Kick isn't the immediate con that everyone thinks it is. I think Kick is actually a semi clever idea to advertise your gambling company in an environment where gambling is kind of like not really cool on Twitch or even on YouTube, really.
Yeah.
And so I kind of I'm like, okay, if for them this is just marketing, and also they can sell some advertising and blah 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 blah, and also have loads of people on the website looking at their gambling stuff. I guess maybe it could work out. And at the end of the day, I'm not really too keen.
The top category by a mile is still slots as well. By a mile.
Yeah, by a mile. And I don't really.
Yeah,
a lot of streamers, Cameron. And there's a lot of bum cheeks on this website. Is all I'm saying.
Huge quantity.
This is not a child-friendly website. I would say if you are a parent, do not treat Twitch and Kick the same.
No, I'm not squeamish about a little bit of, personally, like, I'm not a parent, but I'm not squeamish about, children getting curious and seeing a little bit of nudity.
6 months, thank you, Bigsy.
But I will say that this is definitely pushing the line in a lot of different ways, and people are dressed, but just
it's a bit different, and I don't think it's the worst. My personal opinion, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world for a kid to be exposed to that sort of stuff.
Cleavage or something.
I was exposed to so much of that stuff as a kid. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting.
But it's definitely not the same as Twitch, and I will say that the fact that not only are they going to be you because I think we pull away from the idea of kids seeing any kind of like sexual content because it makes us uncomfortable, and you don't want children to feel like they're seeing things before they're ready to see them. That being said, I do think that children, like straight up children on the site, being around like all the anti-Semitic shit, all the racist shit, like they're getting all the best of 4chan distilled through it, and gambling, which the thing that I've always said about gambling streams is I am not against doing sponsored content which is for grown-ups, right?
Yeah, sure.
I've never done an alcohol sponsorship, let's say, but I do drink, right? So I might say, hey, we'll be talking about alcohol, so if that's not for you, close the stream.
Yeah.
That being said, I cannot pour the alcohol through the screen. I can say, I like this. It tastes good. Yum. Nice. Whatever. And drink it responsibly. But when I gamble and I'm playing slots, you are getting the exact same experience and all the same dopamine kick. And you can literally get addicted to gambling.
Well, it's just much more accessible. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to, if I'm drinking on stream, you have to leave your house, which is already a huge thing. Yeah. And then go to the shop, buy alcohol, come home. But gambling, it's just a tab away. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's literally a tab away. And also, you're seeing streamer. We've been through this a million times. Yeah. We understand that gamba ain't no good. Leaving the house.
But I'm just saying, like, obviously there are lines to be drawn, and different people will have different feelings. Like, I know some people say, I would never do an alcohol sponsorship. I probably would. But because I do drink and I've drunk on stream before, so like.
But would you do would you stream on a website where the gambling was in the stream next door?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, and but then people are like, it's difficult, right? On one hand, you're trying to earn a living, you're trying to run a business, right? And in this place is saying like, yeah, we do gambling, and yeah, there's like some sketchy stuff going on, but we'll give you twice the amount of money. I know so many streamers who've done streams on there. I know so many streamers who've reserved their accounts on there, set it up to look just like Twitch. People who have always been sort of like down on gambling, down on a lot of stuff that's been happening on Twitch. People of like, whether they're white, black, Asian, whatever. There's a lot of people over there right now because honestly, these days, you got to make money wherever you can. And I do not blame a single streamer going over the Kick right now because Twitch just, pulled the rug pulled the ladder up and made it so that no one, if you're an affiliate or a partner right now and you're on 50-50, you're never getting 70-30.
And especially given, and that's a good point, like Kai Cenat, who has the most subs on Twitch, literally can never get off 50-50. I get it, right? The amount of money you see going past you right now, this is your moment in the sun. And for streams that aren't like ours and aren't super well set up to do sponsorships or only play one game, or just do controversial content that people don't like to sponsor, I can understand why they'd just be like, if I can just get more from my subs, that would be great. Life's expensive.
Yeah,
and it's only getting more expensive.
I mean, it's the difference between, so Kai Cenat famously here, I think he got over 200,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
On Twitch, 200,000 subscribers at $2.50 per sub, roughly, that it varies, would be 500,000 per month.
Yeah.
Plenty of money. Loads of money. Never even have to worry about money ever again. But then someone says to him, hey, yo, you never streamed on Kick and you had that, and you had 200,000 subscribers over there, you'd be earning 910,000. Nearly twice.
Yeah. I don't know how many of his subs are Prime though, but probably not enough to make that maths.
Yeah, it just is.
Whoo!
Do you mean per month? Like 410 more?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't care how much money you're making. When someone's offering you double, you're gonna like hum, especially when they're also offering a bit of a payday.
Is there anything to stop people taking a well-established name and using it? I will say that you are right in a way, Teeny Pop. We have already claimed our account. Basically, anywhere that we're interested in creating content, we've already claimed the account.
Even places I'm not interested in.
Yeah, we just try and make sure that we take the name.
Like there is kick.com/Fremily already.
Yeah, it does already exist. It's ours. That being said, Kick have already kicked people off names. So like somebody took a name like Pixie or something, and then another more famous Pixie came along, and they just took the name off her.
Yeah. Which is well within the right of the company to do.
What about Truth Social? Isn't that fucking Trump's app?
There is no Fremily on Truth Social.
No, there's also no Fremily on Rumble. No. There's no Fremily on Truth Social. Anything that
we could probably do them for if they started like making money on it and started like branding it and stuff like that. I could probably do them for trademark infringement. But yeah. DLive, there is no Fremily on DLive.
But basically, that is obviously a thing. But that's why you have like, hey, this is my brand. You can't just come over and start trying to make money off my brand. What about Grindr.com/Fremily?
For years now. For years.
I mean, what can I say? Yo, chat, give me some background color. Someone turned all my lights off and now it looks dingy.
But yeah, Trainwrecks recently tweeted out, who is kind of like the ambassador to all that is Kick right now.
Yeah.
And said, with these next 6 signings, when these next 6 signings are announced, Twitch and all of its puppet fuckfaces will be shook. I don't really know who's a Twitch puppet fuckface, but apparently they're in for a hell of a time.
Wow, they're gonna have a great time.
I would say though, I do not put it out of the realms of possibility that Kai Cenat will go. I think it's all but confirmed that Dr. Disrespect is about to go.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the other people in the W community would go either, like Bruce. I can't remember his name, Bruce. And a few other people like that, like people who want to be like pals with Aiden Ross and shit. Maybe a few people
who the fuck wants to be friends with Aiden Ross?
People who like
that is a deep, dark, disturbing timeline.
Yeah.
You're making £1 million a month, and you're still like, I want to be friends with Aiden Ross. Like, come on.
He brings a lot of drugs to the parties, and the Zoomers like that.
Drugs are not hard to get.
The Zoomers like it, man. What can I say?
I mean, it's embarrassing watching these guys circle jerk themselves into the void. Pull it together. Get a fucking life.
It's a social plutocracy, okay? It's literally like the who you know, not the what you know.
And then all of the little orbiters will move over as well. Exactly. At the end of the day, for me, as a Twitch user and as a Twitch streamer, it means nothing. Yeah, these people are not in my circle. I don't care.
Kai actually did kind of like sideways talk about this a little bit on his stream.
Hey, somebody's not banned. Yeah,
Kai, we can show Kai. So Kai recently got gifted some like Nike Air Force One high top. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not a sneakerhead.
I used to have Air Force Ones.
And but they're like all Twitch themed, right? And he kind of like scoffed at it a little bit because he was sort of like whatever, shrug. And so yeah.
So tell me why Aiden. So chat.
Tell me why Aiden.
I think Aiden has seen Twitch. Aiden has seen Twitch. Right?
I love you, Kai baby.
Aiden has seen Twitch. Give me the sneakers. I think. Aiden texted me like.
Aiden. So if you guys can't follow, basically said Aiden saw Twitch give me the sneakers, and Aiden said,
"I hope you see what's going on."
I hope you see what's going on.
Kayak fire MGM. Kayak fire MGM.
I mean,
don't make your business decisions based on what Aiden Ross is telling you.
I'm like, oh shit. Oh.
Look, it's a weird thing because like Kai's got a good thing right there. Yeah. Right? Kai's got the infinite money glitch of life right now. He's on we now know how many subs he has. If we can do like the quick math, he is currently earning $330,000 per month. And that same amount of subscribers on Kick would earn him 600,000. So it's I mean,
it's the difference.
But will you get Will you get 132,000 subs on Kick? I don't know.
Without Prime, I mean, most of his subs are Prime. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of kids. And it's a lot of Prime. And but I think at the end of the day, Twitch is a business, needs to start thinking about how it's treating its super fucking huge gigantic streamers and how you keep them happy. And if Twitch is saying we won't pay you but we also won't give you a better sub split, you're gonna lose them. And then Twitch are gonna be in Twitter's position where it's full of old people. Twitter couldn't get a young user to save its life. Like Twitter literally is no one under 30 on it.
Dan Clancy, the new CEO of Twitch, basically when he announced the 50-50, he said it was because we're all in this together, right? And Dan Clancy, as far as I can tell, he's not ingratiated himself to me. Yeah. Dan Clancy, as far as I'm concerned, is the enemy right now. He's my personal enemy. And
it's like me and Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
you've got some beef. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know, but we got beef. And I'm just like, do you really think that these big streamers have any platform loyalty?
No.
Like, why?
Also, social media has changed so much over the last few years. Back in the day, you could say, I am an Instagrammer, right? I am making content on Instagram. That's where I make my money. That's where I do my sponsorships. Back in the day, you could say, I am a Twitch streamer. What I do is I stream on Twitch. That is not how it is anymore. Nope. You now have to be a multi-platform brand. You have to be Fremily, the YouTuber, Fremily, the streamer, Fremily on TikTok. Like,
look, we're going for a global recession, and we need to be aware of the fact that like it's not everyone's flush anymore. A lot of money for streamers comes from fan funding, and also from company sponsorships.
Won't show you to anyone, right? So Twitter are literally saying, pay us for even a chance to grow your following. It's not a guarantee you're going to get on the FYP. It's just a pay us for the chance, right? Twitch, I sent them a fucking message back in November, October, saying, hey, we're doing this big thing for Christmas. We always do Mugmas. We'd love to get a slot or two of front page to do some stuff. Didn't even get a response, right? Like, there is no
Didn't even get a reply.
Like nothing, right? And I don't, at the end of the day, they can do whatever the fuck they want. I wasn't obligated that time, but it doesn't matter that I've been here 10 years. Doesn't matter that I'm one of the most successful channels on the platform.
No.
Doesn't matter that none of that matters, right? Completely irrelevant. The same with every other platform. You can be the biggest YouTuber, and if they decide they don't want to monetize your videos anymore, they won't. So you need to be on every platform. So if Dan, whatever his name is, Dan Clancy is running around going, oh, guys, we've all got to be on team. We've all got to work together. No one feels that way because you aren't doing that for anyone else. It's dumb. So, like, at the end of the day, if Kai thinks he can double his money and retire earlier or buy the
or
island he
take
wants,
like not have as many subscribers but get paid, like, because all Kick care about is the viewers, right? They only care, can you get the same number of viewers? Kai might be like, I've only got 10,000 subscribers on Kick. I mean, that's still like 45 grand a month, but like for him. But at the same time, he's gonna get like what, a couple of mil from Kick. He might be like, yeah, that's good enough. Like, I get to retire in 2 years and never do anything again, or do whatever I want. He's already Kai. I think people forget Kai Cenat's a huge YouTuber as well. His YouTube channel.
He's gonna be huge everywhere.
Yeah.
Once you're getting those followers.
Well, he had 2 million YouTube subs before he ever came to Twitch.
Yeah.
And he's doing great. He's doing fine. It's going to be an interesting interesting year for live streaming is all I'm going to say, chat.
But I really think that platforms need to start genuinely giving a fuck about their creators, because if they don't, the creators don't give a fuck. When people are like, why does no one bleed purple anymore? Why does no one care? People do not feel like Twitch give much for shit anymore. Right? He got a pair of shoes. He's making them $500,000 a month. He got a pair of shoes or whatever. I don't know, because like, you know, I know a lot of them are Prime, but still.
He's making them $500,000, you know.
Ad revenue, all that stuff.
It used to be that Twitch used to also cover... So Twitch used to cover the admin fee for what you got paid. They stopped doing that. And then Twitch used to be like, oh, if you get like, you know, we'll give you $5 or like the equivalent of $5 sub for all the Primes. And then they realized they're losing lots of money in that. So then they did the global... revenue adjustment for how much subscribers are worth, and then they're like, don't worry, we've done market research, you'll earn more subscribers because they're cheaper now. Didn't fucking happen.
Did not happen.
I have heard, like, I've known more than a few UK content creators, like UK streamers who had to give it up because basically it was a 20% pay cut. And I've seen like the Mexican streamers, Jesus fucking Christ, their subscriber revenue went
literally. It's trash.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's interesting. It does mean that as we have been working for the last few months on getting all of our other platforms working more efficiently, it's just what it has to be. That's the way it is. You know, we moved ourselves from 6 days a week streaming to 5 days a week streaming, and that just about gives us enough time to be producing a YouTube video a week and be producing more regular TikToks and stuff.
Look, chat, in the last 365 days on YouTube, we have earned £92. Look, I think
that would have been a good time for a drum roll.
Look, I think we're nearly there.
£92 this year.